Hi, I'm Andrew, and I like snakes. Welcome back to my channel. Thank you guys so much for tuning in on today's video. I am really excited to show you my boa constrictor care. So yeah, today's video will be mainly just me talking about my boa constrictor care. This is my boa constrictor, Ahsoka, and she is the cutest little noodle. I know I always say all my snakes are the cutest little noodles, but she is honestly a really cutie. Like, look, if you could see her face right there. Look at her little face. It's like the cutest thing I've ever seen. Like, she has a little mustache, everything. But yeah, getting back to it, I'm gonna be showing you my boa constrictor care today, and I will be showing you how I take care of them, how I handle my boa constrictors, and just main temperament and info about these beautiful little creatures right here. So yeah, let's get started. So boa constrictors are a bigger snake, like not really like a Burmese python, but they are a more medium-sized snake. I would consider larger snakes being like Burmese pythons and reticulated pythons. Boa constrictors are more like a step down. They do get a lot of girth, and so they will get a good amount of girth. Mainly females will be bigger than males in a lot of species of snakes. Females are usually bigger than males. Ahsoka is a female, so she will definitely get a little more longer and a little more thicker. And she is a hypo jungle boa. The jungle morph is pretty much, see right here, these are her little zigzags right there. That's pretty much what the jungle morph does. It reduces the pattern a little bit. And the hypo gene is just pretty much makes her have these really nice salmony orange colors. And she is so pretty. I'm gonna go up close right here, show you how cute and like beautiful her colors are. She does have these markings right here, these little black dots. They're not mites. It's kind of like similar to the banana ball pythons, how they have those little freckles, I call them. And she does have some blues, which are really cool, and these little diamonds on her side, which most boas do. But she has a very clean, like canvasy color on like her top side right here, with these really orange zigzaggy patterns and these black borders around them, which make them so beautiful. Oh my god, I love this snake so much. She is just the sweetest little, sweet, soon-to-be big noodle that I own. And she is an amazing snake. She's so inquisitive. Look how much she's using that tongue. She knows she's not in any danger. She's just like, where am I going? And what she's using that tongue for is just smelling all around with her Jacobson organ. And she is just honestly so curious. Like, how can you not love that little face? She also, if you could see, I'm gonna try to get her to show you if she's not gonna cooperate at all, I know. But she has a little mustache. Oh my, can you see it there? She has a little mustache on her face right there, and it's so cute. It's like a little goatee. Don't you just love that? But yeah, that's Ahsoka. She's my boa constrictor, and she is like one of my loves of my life. I love her so much. But she is one of my best friends, and I love her so much. So let's get on to the husbandry of these creatures right here. Boa constrictors mainly like a more humid environment. They usually like to be above 50 to 70%. Definitely bump that up when they're in shed. So you mainly want to bump them up in the higher like 70s once they're in shed. But you can keep the humidity around 50 to 70%. In between those you should be fine. Don't really go any lower because that can cause health issues like respiratory infections and problems shedding, and that's not really good for them. So let's just keep that on the higher parts. Also, these guys, they are cold-blooded like all snakes. These guys mainly stay between the higher 80s, like 85 is the ambient temperature you want these guys to be at, and their hotspot should be no higher than 90. These guys don't really need that much heat. They usually are around the 90s. That's perfect for them. Just 90-degree hotspot is perfect for them. And then your cold side should never drop between 75 degrees. Always keep your ambient temperatures 85 and lower 80s for like the cold side. Always you want a big water bowl for these guys, big enough for them to soak in, because these guys love the water. They love just to soak sometimes. They are more tropical species like a ball python. These guys are mostly found in jungles and stuff like that. And they are semi-arboreal, so you would want to have some branches in your cages so they can climb on. They will take advantage of that completely. I recommend, instead of going for like a 12 by, a 4 by 2 by 12. I recommend for these guys to get anywhere between, I would say, you could go from highest height 2 feet. That would be great for them. They'll take advantage of that if you have branches. They'll crawl all around them. But I'm going to be getting Ahsoka when she grows out of her cage, a Reptile Basics 4 by 2 by 15 to 18 inches, so she has more room to climb around. Because she loves her branches. She climbs them all the time. I will show you her cage, a little cage tour in a second. Oh my god, I'm trying to make sure she doesn't fall off, because she is like at an awkward position, and I'm gonna just readjust her 1 second. Okay, so now Ahsoka has me handcuffed, so she's just gonna do that for right now. But yeah, she has a lot of branches, plants. These guys do, they are nocturnal, so they do spend most of their days inside like a hide. So I have 2 hides, one on their warm end, one on their cool end. But yeah, Ahsoka will be getting an upgrade soon enough. She's in an Exoterra right there. That is a 2 foot by 1 foot. Well, no, I think it's a 2 foot by 18 by also 18. And that'll last her, I would recommend, that'll last them about like, depending on how big your boa constrictor is. Yeah, but Ahsoka is outgrowing that cage pretty soon, so she will be getting a new cage very, very soon. But that's great for babies. I always recommend with snakes, for babies, you want to go something smaller. Not smaller, but like a little bit smaller than what their adult cage would be. Obviously, you never want to put a baby in a big cage because they'll feel very exposed and they just won't feel comfortable. So always go with a little bit smaller for the babies because they will feel more secure. But when they're adults, they will definitely use all the space you can give them, so give them enough space as you can. A rule of thumb also is, as long as the animal, you want them to be able to spread out completely on 2 adjacent walls. So one wall and then the long wall mainly. But yeah, Ahsoka is in that cage right there, and I will show you that in a second. These guys feed on, you could feed them mainly, I feed her rats, because rats have a little more protein in them, and you could feed her rats, and once they do get bigger, you might have to feed them guinea pigs or rabbits, depending on how big they get and how good of eaters they are. Ahsoka will probably be on small rabbits when she's like a couple more years older, but she is just on small rats. I will be bumping her up to medium rats soon because she is getting a lot thicker. It's crazy because she is only like 8 months old and she is 3 feet. That's pretty big for a baby, honestly. But yeah, feed them a frozen thawed rat diet. I mainly would stick to frozen for boas because they will mostly take it 9 times out of 10 unless you have a picky ass boa. But Ahsoka takes frozen like nothing. Reason I recommend frozen because if you have to feed her a rabbit, you don't want to give her a live rabbit because like that's just not cool to see, you know, and rabbits have big teeth and they can bite back. Anything can bite back if they're trying to get killed, if they're getting killed. So always go for frozen thawed if you can. So mainly that's their husbandry. These guys are great. I recommend holding your boas every day or a couple times a week at least because you want to make sure these constrictors are friendly guys when they're big noodles, because when they're big noodles, they could do some damage if they bite you. Their teeth will be pretty sharp and you don't want to get bit by a big boa. Like a little girl this size will not hurt you at all, but she is really strong for her size. You'd be surprised. Your fingers will probably get cut off circulation if you, like right now, I could barely move my fingers. She is pretty, she's just pretending I'm a branch. She's just thinking I'm a branch right now, so she's holding on for dear life. They never want to strangle you, honestly, unless they think you're food, which we're way too big for them to be food. I use a snake hook when I take her out. I tap her on the head, like little nudge, like I just poke her on the head real quick so she knows she's getting handled. And then when I feed her, I give her a tap on her cage a couple times so she knows it's food time. So I'm trying to hook train her. I heard studies show you could do that. Also, it's a big commitment getting one of these guys because also they live a really, really long time. They don't live as long, they live longer than your average dog and cat. These guys will live up to average 20 to 30 years, and the longest specimen was over 40 years old. And that's crazy. That's gonna be a long ass snake. My dad always jokes that all my snakes are gonna outlive him because he's 50 and he's not that old, but it's a joke we have going around. But like, you always gotta remember to have you have to have a commitment for these animals because they will be with you a really long time. So yeah, I will just show you guys a quick tour of her cage, really quick. I already went over everything husbandry-wise, so I will show you her cage right now. Alright guys, so this is Ahsoka's cage. Like I said, it's a 2-foot Exoterra, and it's a great little starter cage for these baby boas. They will feel very secure in these. And I actually did black out the sides with some poster board just so she could be more extra secure. And it also provides more insulation because glass doesn't really hold heat that well. I recommend going for a boa, ball pythons, anything that needs a lot of heat, to definitely go for something more plastic or wood-based. That's a plastic PVC enclosure that Salem's in, and look, she's actually right there. Oh my god. Hi! What are you up to, girl? She's like, leave me alone, it's nighttime. I want to be out and not deal with you. But yeah, she is just chilling right there. But going back to Ahsoka, this is her enclosure. Yeah, I like these enclosures that have opening doors outwards because it's just safer for, it makes the animal feel safer and doesn't think they're gonna get taken by birds right from up above them. But yeah, this is her enclosure, the inside of it. This is her warm hide over here, and this is her cool hide. Her warm hide is, like I said, 90 degrees in the hot spot, and she has a little thermometer right here and a hydrometer right there. So her humidity right now is a little low. Actually, I should spray her cage down a little more. It's actually it's pretty good. I do spray down her cage every day or every other day just to make sure her humidity is constant. And she does have a branch on there she climbs on, and she has some plants to hide herself. She's in the back behind her on the left side or the right side on her cool hide. She loves to use those branches, and she has a pretty thick layer of substrate right there. And I use ReptiChip. It's a great, holds great humidity, less odor, less dust, awesome stuff. I definitely will show you guys more of that stuff in the future. But yeah, she also has a water dish that she can soak in. And I don't use this lamp, I just am too lazy to take it down. I haven't taken it down. It's just a lamp I used for in the past when I couldn't get her heats right. I don't recommend using heat lamps with boas or pythons or anything like that. It was just, I was learning how to control this cage because it was glass and it wasn't pulling heat. But now since I blocked it out and it's much more insulated, I don't use those heat lamps anymore. So don't use a heat lamp with your boas. So yeah guys, that's Ahsoka's cage right here. She has this cute little name tag. I just got a label maker. I literally labeled all of my cages, and it's like so organized. I even have my breeders over there labeled. I will definitely show you guys more of those in the future. And oh my god, a little update on my eggs. They are doing great. They're in my incubator right now, and they are doing fantastic. Their embryos are growing. There's so much blood vessels in them. They're doing amazing. I'm so excited to still all the eggs are happy. Knock on wood, guys. Like, I really want these eggs to be good and healthy. So we'll see those in a month or so. But yeah guys, that's my boa constrictor setup and care video. I hope this was very helpful for you guys, and I hope this really helps you out if you're looking for a boa constrictor as a pet and you just need to know everything about them. Like I said, thank you guys so much for watching. Please like, comment, subscribe, and follow me on my Instagram, Salem_exotics, and subscribe please guys. But like I said, thank you guys so much for helping me grow my channel. We're reaching up to 400 subscribers. I know that's not a lot in the YouTube world, but I'm just so grateful for all of you guys who support me and like my videos and just watch them. That's all I could ever ask from the world. But thank you so much. I'll keep you updated on my eggs in the future. And yeah, I'll definitely update more on my Instagram, so go check that out. Alright guys, I'll see y'all later. Goodbye.